afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero Strike Defender of the Fallen, and off here to an epic 1 vs 1 on Arnhem checkpoint. Between the south, we got Jove fighting for the Oberkommando West, Germany, and the 9th SS Panther Division versus the north, we got Bear King fighting for King and Country for the Commonwealth. Fighting here for the 11th Armored Division. Also, a big thanks to Noah, Daniel, and Harrison for donating to the Propagandacast and supporting the war effort. Most appreciated here. You're what allows the Propaganda Ministry and me to be great. So thank you all. We're back here to the fight. Here we got Scavenge, Spec Ops, and Overwatch for Jove and Infantry like Kidnapper Bulletins versus Mobile Assault, Advanced Emplacement, and Tactical Support with double Vickers and a Comet Bulletin. So clearly, Comets are on the menu for today, boys. But you got a Kubang folks to start here for Jove. The Kubang is not the first thing out there, it is actually the second right after the first one. These troops heading centrewards to try and occupy a position there, while the Kubang then secures the eastern side. It looks to be the opening gambit there from Jove. Bear King with the double section, Universal Care follow up there. Sturmpanier is doing a bit of reconnaissance for the house. They're spotting some Tommies and sending them as soon as they turn their back to the house. Good move there by Jove. Schnell, los, I want them all dead. All of them, no prisoners. Well, if they surrender, yeah, but, you know, they can't surrender. Ha ha ha. Churchill attached explosive things to the necks if they try to surrender. So they can only retreat or they can die. Grabbing the center point there, Kubang moving eastwards. Vickers on the way there for Bear King. The Vickers medium machine gun. Universal Care moving up for the center there. Catch the Sturmpanier, quickly pop into sight. The restaurant there, folks, around the house section moving up for the west. And Kubang there, grabbing territories a bit the east. It's got the center here, but the question, of course, is for how long will you hold it against Bear King, also known as Rila Kuma, who has been featured here. Some players change their names, like, I don't know, some people, you know, change socks or underwear. Folks down to fire, those Sturmpanier is moving up. Finding away there, getting up close section, taking losses. Folks is moving up there as well. Second squad there, we've got Sturmpanier taking loss from the Universal Carrier and its slight little Bren gun there mounted on the front. The Universal Carrier was used for reconnaissance. Transport and infantry also towing equipment, so it rather was a multi-purpose vehicle there, and of course also served as a weapons platform with numerous weapons attached to it actually. 50 calibers. I don't think actually Vickers game maybe, but otherwise flamethrowers. Anti-tank guns were at one point mounted on it. The Germans mounted Panther Shreks on them, I believe, well, at least Panther first. So, I mean, rather a lot there of utility on them. There you go, folks, they're trying to drive out. They're keeping a bit guessing there. We got more folks there for Jove. Meanwhile, he's just continuing to secure the eastern half of the map here while holding the centre. Base is sort of trying to contain Bear King as much as possible. Vickers out there. Fun fact about the Vickers, the British could actually fire them in bombardment. That is, they sort of angle it up and sort of just fire up into the sky and then have it sort of plummet down on the enemy. Thankfully, they never added that to the game. That would have been, I think, pretty nasty. Sturmpanier got full engaging here, the section there. Grabbing the point in the centre. We've got the Kubang flanking up behind here. Joe keeping up with aggressive tactics there versus Bear King. In this case, harassment and just overall distraction. Troops moving back and forth here for Jove. For Bear King, we already got take up. We got the sappers following up there for Bear King. Vickers there, holding ready. Grabbing the centre, even if we got harassment there now, just quickly moving on. He doesn't want to link around too long. Just wants to cause confusion, distraction, then open up for him to push through. In fact, we can see here, he's moving up the Sturmpanier. He's very, very far on the left flank, ensuring they can't be spotted. He's setting up with some really sneaky harassment. There's some distractions. That is some very nice work. There we go, going for the carve point again. More harassment, more chaos. Very nice plays there by Jove. Very nice plays. Meanwhile, the sappers are moving out there. Neither players yet to go here for Doctor. Also knowing this is going to be a long one, so no mid-game analysis. Sturmpanier are catching the section there. Up here, though, trying to go for the fuel plant. That's not quite waking up. At the same time, as you can see here, the harassment, all the movement there in the west is actually forcing him away from the centre. So basically, through just using the Kubelwagen and the Sturmpaniers, he's drawing out a lot of troops there from Bear King. In fact, Bear King is, in essence, actually overreacting a bit there compared to the Kubelwagen. Maybe the Sturmpaniers, of course, also have an effect, which could allow him actually just quickly grab the centre without a single shot fired there. So that's actually a pretty good move there for Jove. That is actually a pretty good move. Again, that's good for Bear King since it pretty much just concedes territory he's fought a lot for. Saps down to 5 from the Fulton. Is Church occupied here as well. Not quite going so well with the Fulton squad here. Pushed back into cover. Sturm Pioneers there just drawing fine there. Go forced to retreat. Ultimate. He wasn't quite able to leverage the Sturm Pioneers in a super great manner here. But still, he was able to more or less get area access to here again without having to fight for it. So that works out there. We got an armored car following up there for Bear King, for Jove. We got nothing yet there. Then we got the truck on the way there finally. Some tag up. Could be mechanized regiment. Could be Battle Group headquarters. Most players will go for Battle Group headquarters, citing they do not have healing. Other players will then point out the Sturm Pioneers have the medical supplies. Obviously, quite a bit of veteran, though that will be fixed with the upcoming Battlelands Premium mod whenever that hits, you know, as Battlelands patch. So if you keep your Sturm Pioneers somewhat active, that should not be too big of a problem. Either way, though, Fulton here versus the Sappers there. Armored car almost done. Truck out there. Will he go for the Battle Group headquarters? Will it be mechanized regiment there for Jove? Double section there with the Vickers in support. Fulton falling back here towards the cafe there. Continue fighting up here. Sappers losing out. Armored car almost done. Back here, repairs going on, and still no sign there what he's going for. Oh, there we go. It is in fact the mechanized regiment there for Jove. Section moving there towards the point there. Pretty much secure on the centre along with Fulton. Got Fulton opening up. They're getting a quick kill there on Larry. Up north, the fighting continues. Sappers slowly bleeding up. They're occupying the Fulton Grenadiers. So that's actually slightly winning engagement there for Bear King. As long as he gets something else up there, but in the end he does. But there we go. Armoured car to the rescue. And Jove at the moment's got no anti-tank with it. He's got no Panther fires with which to deal with this. So that does mean it's a bit exposed to the Universe carrier tearing into them. Section there, Vickers pushing back the Kuban. But again, we got harassment to the west here with the Sturm Pioneers. Troops back here for reinforcement. Mechanized regiment almost done. He's going to need a Puma here, I think, to deal with the armoured car. I mean, he could go for the Lux and like Kednev, but the problem is it's not going to be that much of a nimble solution, whereas the Puma has a much better chance of hunting down the armoured car. Of course, the armoured car, the AAC, has a good chance of dealing with the Puma as well, so it's going to be rather tricky there. But then I think Joe would be more than up to that task and challenge. But there you go, need a bit more fuel. Let's get the Puma out. In the meanwhile, it's going for an MG-34 to help contain the British infantry. Bit of movement over here. It's going to be caught on there, cut off. Nice aggressive play there by Bear King as well. Just jump past the retreat. He's certainly been pushing it aggressively against Joe, and of course it is easy as the British, since the British have some of the easiest or cheapest tech-up choices, are allowing you to quickly speed ahead in that regard. In particular, Tier 2 and an armoured car are a lot easier to hit than, say, a Puma for the Oberkommando West, even with the harassment Jove managed to pull off. But there you go. Puma on the way there, Schwerer, Punches B-Wagen. 234-2. Now, in fact, 4 versions based on the 234. The Puma was merely one of them, and it was probably the one that was done for the shortest amount of time before being discontinued due to issues. They worry specifically that it might make the reconnaissance crews too bold and try to do things they weren't supposed to do. So instead they sort of went back to sort of the more tried and tested sort of 2cm gun mount, and then instead had either one with a 75mm cannon supporting it or a Pack 40. That way creating sort of more, well, more packing firepower, but not necessarily so aggressive sort of setup there. Little fun fact there. But there you go, we got the Puma out here for Jove. Heavy fighting in these Kuban, they could get knocked up, but there we go. Dodges it, Foxes there, Panther fires in the armoured cars, Foxes the taking heavy loss from the section and the Sappers. We got the Foxes MG-34 moving up, pick grabbing the point here as well by the Victor. And the Puma setting out there. Note, by the way, already set here to deal with only vehicles. Universe Care there, getting a bit close there. Getting a bit close, Puma moving up through the centre, a bit risky there. I mean, he's got no idea if Bear King's actually put down any mines, so far Bear King is floating autonomies, but there goes actually going for the Puma. He's going for the Puma, and oh, not the Puma. The Puma's going for the Universal Carrier, and there you go, gets it. Armoured car still with the damaged engine. Section moving up, got a 6-pounder gun moving up as well there for Bear King. Crash machine gun opening up the advancing section there in the east. Fox goes down to move a bit further forwards. Minor loss inflicted, and there you go, push back. 6-pounder gun gets a good hit there on the Puma. MG-34, they could all stand to advance a bit further. Section under fire. We got the Fox advancing up for the east. The armoured car is slowly making its way back there. In this case, he got lucky that Joe did not try to really hunt it down. But still, he's once more going for the centre there. Not so much harassment on the west there. We got a Vickers, which is going to make that a bit harder there for Jove. We got there the medical supplies there for Jove, allowing him to heal his troops. And there you go, suppressed by the Vickers machine gun. Bench 2-1 gain there. And grabbing the centre victory point once more for the fatherland. MG-34 could try and set up here, cover the area there, if he so wanted. And Puma is once more ready to deal with the Tommy threat. The Puma, by the way, was actually using the turret from a scrapped reconnaissance tank project known as the Leopard. That's basically where the turret came from. A more fun fact is, there actually was a modification for looks that actually had the turret of a Puma on it as well there. There goes see moving forward there, Puma nearby though to deal with it with its 50mm gun. Opening up in the section, shattering the fountain with a devastating 50mm gun hit. Continues to break away at the cover. Good lord! These Joves have no respect for local architecture. Well, they are trying to kill us. Kubang knocked out there by the 6-pounder gun AC moving ahead here. Double MD-34s out there for Joe. That's really going to help him contain Bear King's infantry. It's actually pretty nice, though. That's definitely going to make it harder there for Bear King to move his infantry about freely. And certainly also make it harder for some of the support weapons to move about freely, since the machine guns can make short work of them under the right conditions, particularly anti-tank guns, can become very easy targets to the machine guns, since they don't get the same benefits that infantry does. They get when they get suppressed, that is, they become harder to hit. That means an MD-34 can, for example, quickly clear out an anti-tank gun if they're not careful. Section now, they're getting blasted there by the 2 MD-34s. Hundreds of bullets just flying across them and occasionally into them. Up here, Sturmpass getting close enough to the section. We got folks supporting here from the ditch. Luke's on the way there for Jove, the Aufklärungspanzer. And we got here a mortar emplacement all the way up here. That's an interesting setup there from Bear King. And we also got here field recovery, since he's gone here for tactical support regiment. And we got air resupply operation. Let's quickly popping 2 abilities here to rapidly gain some, well, movement, supplies, and a bunch of sappers that can help him recover, resources from vehicles that have been wrecked there. And there you go. In fact, he's quickly gaining some manpower here and munitions. Oh, just munitions seems there from it nonetheless. Extra resources. Puma then gaining the armored car there. 50mm gun there. That's the armor of the AC. We got forces flanking behind there, catching the 6-pounder gun, which is, by the way, apparently also getting the bonus here from the air resupply operations. Almost got the armored car there. Puma rushes forward and gets it. AC kaput. Britische Panzerspeerwagen kaputt. Ja, we heard you the first time, Ludwig. Ludwig needs to get moving there. MD-34 needs to get reinforced. Fortunately, they could push against the armoured car. But meanwhile, it's all of this is happening in the centre, though. You're still, harassing in the west. They're pressing forwards against Bear King. Was in there, and of course, thanks to this, got a bit of a burst of infantry as well. And he's so far not tried to take head. I mean, he's got plenty of resource. I mean, he was planning for Comet, so he could, in theory, just try and push forward as quickly as possible. Otherwise, he needs to get some medium armor or something sooner to help also contain the looks, which is definitely going to be a problem here for Bear King. So he's only got a single anti-tank gun, and the looks here could end up doing a lot of damage. But the centre has been gained here for Bear King and the 11th Armoured Division. Trot on the way there for Jove. Could it be a Schwerpanzer quarters, or is it actually, with those resources, going to be likely a battle group headquarters, meaning he wasn't intending on relying here on the medical kits forever. Might be planning assault rifles and other things down the road. So looks then gaining the sappers, quickly taking it with this 2cm automatic cannon. Advancing up the east. Puma being fixed up. MD-34 is good to go as well. Veteran to one of the Puma. And not entirely sure what's planning here. The Schwermax level, that's probably because he has a rally point. There wasn't quite paying attention. In theory, he could actually have lost it there. The Bear King had an anti-tank gun easily within sight of that. 2 squads to the west. Well, 1 squad and a machine gun. Otherwise, looks like he's preparing for a bigger push in the west. This could actually just be a diversion or small harassment force, basically meant to draw away forces from the center here. So strategically, yeah, this is actually pretty clever. Looks moving up, engaging the second. There you go, straight hit there from the 6-pounder gun, damaging it, breaking off a bit of the armor support for that assault. Being made to try for a bigger swing through the eastern flank, that he might have succeeded more. Here, those sections trying to storm the MD-34, and there you go, full swing from the other side. So he's managing several engagements here, and so far, at least while he's running into a problem here, partly thanks to the mortar emplacement, the western one will probably end up doing what he intended, which is to draw some attention away here, possibly from the center, at least make things a bit easier. Then again, he would just drop here, use this as a diversion, and then reroute forces from here to the west. I mean, there's basically 2 options there for Jove, if you will. In theory, there's also the third one, which is to detach forces from here, use this as a diversion as well, and then try to flank out through here and then hit behind here. Noting, by the way, we got a second anti-tank gun out here for Bear King, courtesy of the air resupply operation. We also got some medical supplies there, but they're likely won't be ever used. Also noting Bear King is floating a ton of munitions. He should, I definitely think, consider some mines here and there. And he's got the sappers for it. I mean, he's got like 3 sapper squads. Some mines should not be within the realm of the impossible. Got the battle group headquarters up there for Jove. He got Take up there as well for Bear King. And he's already got Hammer up. I mean, he's soon going to have a Comet ready. And Jove's got a Puma to stop the Comet. So in that regard, I don't think Jove is actually expecting the Comet as fast as this. So yeah, in fact, he could get it out there roughly at the 16-17 minute mark, which is actually faster than you get out of Panther.
Damned enemies trying to
6 Panther gun there ready. Just moments away here. Luke's moving up, they're ready to go here for the sappers. MG34 there take damage. Folks getting off an incendiary grenade there against the section and the MG34. Quite a bit of auto cannon fire there being directed in towards the house there, plus of course the incendiary grenade causing quite a bit of harm there to Bear King's brave yeoman. Unfortunately, they could try and move up here again, try and get behind, flank it out, well, you know, outmaneuver Bear King here in the centre, who's definitely getting rather focused there. MG34 occupying the western house there, trying to deflect any movement through there. Medics on the way, and we got another air resupply operation there on the way for Bear King. He's actually going for quite a few of them. Puma hanging back alongside the Looks. And this time a bit closer to the front with the air resupply operation. Going to push into these here from Bear King as well. Right into the full Grenadiers, waiting behind cover. An incendiary grenade here that would be pretty handy. No grenades from him. I mean, he's got the gammon bombs, but no sort of regular Mills bombs, which I think I benefit their Bear King. Looks being rushed towards the east. And there we go. We got a Comet on the way there, 17-minute mark, and he'll probably be ready before the 18-minute mark. And that's even with harassment there by a lot there from Jove against Bear King. So, I mean, that really, I think, highlights just how easy it is to get a Comet out as the British. Again, compared to, you know, say a Panther, which usually, I mean, with some like a Jove commercial, you maybe be able to sort of roughly get around the same time, but usually it's around 19 to 20 minutes. That's the same with the Wehrmacht Panther. So, I mean, there's a bit of a difference. Again, this was with harassment, you know, rather consistent harassment, cutting off the fuel at several points there against Bear King. So it's not exactly like, you know, it's hard to get a Comet out compared to, say, a Panther at the moment. But there you go, we got the Comet out there for Bear King. We got the tank commander out as well. Western fuel from them being secured by the Storm Pioneers. 6 Panther gun there, firing at the church. Rolling ahead there. MG34 moving eastwards. And we got a command vehicle on the Universal Care running to support troops at the front line, making them harder to kill. And actually, he's using it actively to support his troops. That's a good move. Most players only use it for the reconnaissance, but he uses it as well for its command aura. Great work there. There we go. Storm Pioneers on the left, engaging for the Comet. With the tank commander up, of course, which increases the experience gain quite heavily, allowing him to gain a lot more experience a lot faster than most other, you know, medium tanks at its level. In the east here, we got the MG34 now here defending against a Vickers heavy machine gun team as they try to push forward. Got the anti-tank and supporting. Comet falls back here in the west. Folks, they're fighting around the centre. There you go. 6 Panther gun con moving in there. Puma gets off it, Academy for lands, but fails to penetrate the Comet there. Puma gets another penetrating hit, they're almost getting mentioned in 2. Comet falls back there within the aura of the command tank. Looks in the east there, taking heavy damage from the anti-tank guns. 1 gets wiped there, MG34 they continue to fight there. Closing in on Vetchi too slowly, Sappers flanking in here. Looks need to pull back for repairs. Puma needs support somehow. Folks inside the house, taking quite extraordinary fire there from the British world going out there into him. Going to try and Panther Faust it. Could get off another Panther Faust if it doesn't. Damage engine on the Comet. MG34 needs to get out before it gets wiped. Sappers flanking in, Comet there as well. There you go, retreat. Slowly turning. There we go. Half the unit still ends up gone.
The gun is not crude, not anymore.
And gets wiped. Another anti-tank gun there cleared up. Balway could try and steal it and turn it against Bear King. His Vickers machine gun advancing. He's not grabbing the MG34 by the looks of it under the tree. He does not quite seem to care about it. Back here, healing reinforcement going on. Looks slowly being fixed up again. He could try and take up at this rate. I think Jove is just going to go here for the special operation, try and get out a command Panther. I mean, taking up now with Spare Panzer's quarters after Puma and the Lux and the battle group headquarters and the medics. I don't think it's going to be feasible at all. I mean, he could try and rush a Yak Panzer that way, but the problem is he might be better off just going for the Command Panther that way. It does mean he won't be able to get any immediate lead infantry like the Orbital Dardan, but I think that's a risk here at this point he might end up having to take. Because he needs something that can take on the Comet even reasonably well, and the problem is at the only moment, the only sort of thing cost-wise possible to getting that is the Command Panther. Lost the Lux there, he managed to sort of jam the turret ring there of the Comet, but that sadly did not protect the Lux, which was right in front of the Comet at the time. Ja, he can't turn to turret, now we're safe! Nein! We're right in front of it, Otto. We're dead! We're quite dead, I'm afraid.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
Comet there already rushing forwards again there. Veterans who won. Also already, by the way, only 4 kills. Remember, Tank Commander gives a serious experience gain there boost to any British tank that gets it. That includes the Comet. Got the Vickers then retreat, could steal and turn against Bear King, and he does grab it here. The MD-34, by the way, beneath the trees is still unmanned. Bear King, clearly a start-follow believer in the superiority of British equipment over that silly German stuff. I'm guessing he's related to Lindy Beige. Puma moving ahead. We got double Vickers inside the cafe there. Fulcer's pushing up here with Sturm Pioneer support. Lots of assault rifles in the hands of Jove's hardened troops. We got a Vickers sitting up there to cover against the assault there. Very good work. We got the Comet supporting as well. They shoot. Misses, but the Vickers, well, doesn't need to hit. It'll suppress, though it certainly helps when it hits. Grenade assault there, trying to clear out the cafe. Clears out the part of it. And there you go, about to get the Vickers then sending grenades, and a lot of bullets finish off the job. Puma here firing against section there, Academy for left behind by the centre. And we can see he has gone for Spec Ops. He wants the Command Panther. He has to get the Command Panther. Puma then engaged by the Comet. Need to pop smoke. He needs to pop smoke. Neben. There you go. Huge cloud of smoke. But the problem is the Comet's just racing through it already. There we go. Another hit. Flanking placement. Finally needs to try and rush out some folks because maybe Panther fired. But him that might not be enough. And there you go. Comet gets the Puma and is veterancy too. And thusly gains better turret rotation and better accuracy, making it even more lethal towards Jove's infantry. And again, he's got a single Academy effort to try and stop a Comet with until he gets out the Command Panther. And even then, his Command Panther is not going to be veterancy too. It's only going to really have to have coordinated fire there. That's the only real chance of sort of getting an equal fight with the Comet at this stage. Close then to fire. Vickers blasting them down. And now it's about to lose the cutter point, losing access to the western fuel point as well. Thankfully, I mean, he was able to control the fuel points for quite some time, though, which has allowed him to sort of build towards the Command Panther. Section 5 there getting suppressed by the Vickers in the south. Moving up, they could grab another Vickers and turn against. There we go. Jove is just grabbing as many machine guns as he can from those Inselaffen. Second being pushed away from the centre, grabbing points here in the west with the MD-34 by the looks of it. So far, the Bear King is looking in a pretty strong position, but again, this is Jove. He is a hardened fighter, a veteran of many fronts, many wars. And he might actually grab medical supplies here. Yeah, it said medical supplies, but it's just tea and biscuits laced with morphine. I guess it works. Comet then blasting at the Sturm Pioneers to try to grab the Eastern Victory point. He could lose on them if he's not careful. Not take the Comet lightly, in particular again not with veterancy and the Tank Commander. Academy for the engages, doing a bit of damage.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Opening up, they almost got the Comet here. Academy have done a lot there. He's very close to the Command Panther, very close. There we go, almost wipes the entire Sturm Pioneer squad with a single hit there. Very close to veterancy already. Almost got the Universal Carrier, and there we go. Good night. And finally, Jove is capable of getting out the Command Panther. He fields Panzerwagen. not quite accurate, I believe, though, in part because they probably removed the actual machine gun to make room for more radio equipment in most cases. There you go. Turning out. Striking forwards for the fatherland, Germany. Aim firing down the foot in the centre. We got Vickers supporting them, firing at the section there in the centre house. But Jove is striking back nonetheless. He is gaining vengeance for all the souls lost in the cause of Germany. In this battle, anyways. But there you go. I mean, he's almost got the Comet at Mission T3, and it's been less than 10 minutes. I really should highlight, I think, just the power of the tank commander, because he's been primarily fighting some lighter vehicles and infantry with it. Kenneth engaged. Kenneth opens up the Panther. Pin bump machine gun is on the way here. Vickers exchange going on there. Panther forced to fall back. He's gaining most of the victory points here. We got pressure up in the west here by Bear King with the sappers trying to regain the fuel, at least deny it to Jove for a bit.
Under fire! Damn, the bastards are good. Take it over.
At this point, Bear King could actually soon go for another Comet. In fact, he can go for a second Comet now. He's trying to sort of get a decent range there on the Comet. Fails to penetrate them with his high velocity 75mm gun. Second shot seems to have actually done the trick, but there you go. We got Kedmev's all in the job. Need to pull back the Vickers there before he loses it to the Tommies. Still hasn't bothered with the MG34 there. And we got air resupply operations here for Bear King, this time much closer to the action here. Much closer. Back here, troops reinforcing in. We've got a bit of flak fire there. We got the counter-attack in the west forces versus the sappers behind some nicely positioned sandbags. And there we go, second Comet for Bear King and the 11th Armoured Division. Second Comet. Quick assault here, flushes them out, needs to get into decent positions so they don't get murdered while trying to grab the fuel plant denied to the Tommies. He's supposed to single sapper there just to get more rate of fire on it. Comet pushes forward there, or Panther pushes forward against the Comet. He could try and coordinate fire here, they need perhaps a bit more support to get more fire on it. Penetrating hit, this jump, I'm going to try and clear out like Kedneffer. Vetchenty on the Comet there, Vetchenty.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
Panther falls back. Pulse has been caught here in the east by a lot of British troops, and there you go, coordinate fire. The problem is you can't quite follow up on it, so it's just basically to force it to pull back there. It's nothing more than a deterrent to prevent him from trying to exploit there, because it then risks taking a lot of damage and maybe losing it if not getting it crippled. But that does prevent it from taking care of the unit that it stuck its nose out too far. Got the machine gun there, but again, there's the veteran defeat Comet, which can now throw grenades, and is just a lot more mobile. Second Comet following up there, also the commander on it. Quick grenade assault here. Got the Vickers, small victory for Germany. MG34 there, Kednev coming forward, getting suppressed. Double Comets, double Comets. One of them already at the ace status. And old Jove's got is a command Panther that is almost veteran one. There you go, lost another Kedneffer. He's just losing a lot of Kedneffers to Bear King. I mean, Jove, though, is managing to control the map quite nicely, though. I mean, even against all of this, he is managing some good play there and getting a lot of fuel. Though he still has to take out there to bring out something then to support his command Panther. And that's still going to take some time. Another Kedneffer for Jove.
We've 200 points remaining.
Push towards the western fuel point again. His sappers leading their way forwards. Trying to salvage there. Not quite halted there by Jove's troops. Comet's advancing. I think Bear King could afford to be a bit more aggressive with his Comet at the moment. But he's clearly quite worried that Jove might pull off something nasty. But there you go, moving towards the centre here. Jump is being under fire from the double Comet. But there you go, Panther shoots, fails to penetrate. Armoured car now for Bear King though. Armoured car to support the Comets, maybe spot for them. In the west there, we got the MD34 still covering here. We got British pushing through there. Getting close enough, perhaps with Panther there against the Comet, and well, penetrates, but isn't damaged enough to actually get a damaged engine. On the other hand, he's waiting for the other Comet. He might be able to pull it off. The problem is, of course, there's still a lot of Kednev supporting. A lot of fire there. We got grenades off from the Comet. Ah! That didn't do too much, it seems. That's a bit lucky. Panther, though, close to half. There you go. Mark it, caught in fire again. They almost got it. We can see it blitzing away. They're using emergency war speed. Panther pulling back here, close to Veteran 2, though. Gained a lot of experience from the Veteran 3. Cromwell, or Comet, not Cromwell, but Comet. Need to pull back for repairs in the west here. We got forces moving up. We got the MT-34 suppressing the sappers there. Other Comet moving ahead here. Needs to be careful there. Got Kednev already. Or not. Apparently not.
They're trying to take it.
Need to get the Command Panther back in the fight as soon as possible. Get to Veteran 2. That should definitely do a lot there for keeping Jove's Panther alive, though. Those shoots and extra health will do him a ton of good. And there you go, he actually goes for the command vehicle here on the armoured car. MD-34, and then he's going straight for the Kednev by the looks of it, at least close to it, perhaps just hoping to cut off the retreat of the MD-34. Panther almost good to go. Going back to the western fuel point for the umpteenth time, again under fire there from British artillery in the form of the mortar emplacement. Aircraft crashed down there. And of course, in this case, note he's actually using his command vehicles to support his troops at the front line. That's a good move again. A lot of players just use it for air reconnaissance, but remember it provides some rate of fire bonuses and the likes. Therefore, infantry and vehicles, meaning they can just pack a lot more punch if used properly.
Threatening a capture point.
Grabbing the car point there, we got the Comet sitting out. Opening up in the full scale, we got the Vickers blasting away. Comet flanking in, and Panther flanking, damn it, not the Comet. There you go, gets a good hit, almost 22. Comet gets a penetrating hit, then return with the 77mm gun. Panther shoots, and there we go, Veteran 2 shoots and up. We'll try and push further forwards, no. Pulls back, so we got the Veteran 3 Comet on the hunt here for the Command Panther, which misses. Might need to coordinate vehicle, there we go, coordinate vehicle, got Kednev here, there we go, good hit. Could lose the Veteran 3 Comet here, could lose it! Ah, shot bounces! And the Comet itself blitzes away at really high speeds. He's pushing it forward again. He thought he maybe could get the Veteran 3 Commander, which is just Comet there, which is just blitzing his way all the way back at reverse to the enemy base. Crazy stuff. Vickers there moving up on the eastern fuel point here.
Point is being overrun.
Troops here healing, reinforcing, set out again. Need to fix up the Command Panther, Schnell, and he should really consider soon taking up there with a truck and then getting up a Schwerpanzer quarters. We got another air resupply operations here for Bear King. No weapon racks actually, one thing you notice there, and no grenades either. The Night Guards artillery covering could also in theory go for the forward observation post and just use that to call in artillery in a very liberal manner against his opponent. Section heroically charging in only to get heroically gunned down by a Vickers machine gun as they go for the eastern victory point. Panther there is pretty much good to go again there. Comets are winning repairs, in particular the Ace one there. Other one is Veteran 1. And actually close to Veteran 2 as well.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points. It's time for action.
Command vehicle activating again, popping air support there to sort of spot out stuff.
We're losing a capture point.
Close in the center, taking A5, they got a Kednev lands a good hit. We got aircraft shot down, we got mines going down. He's going to try and catch up any charging vehicles there from Bear King and the 11th Armoured. And we got white phosphorus down as well here from the Comet. Almost 52 there, we got the Command Panther moving up, shoots and gets a good hit there, But it's 75mm high velocity gun. Might he get another hit? Nope. Gets away. In the centre there we got British infantry with support. They're pushing through the German lines. At least attempting to. We got forces there. Don't manage to get past it and flank it, forcing the machine gun there to retreat, leaving the section behind in the church on its own. And there you go again, going for the far west field. Okay, now for creeping about a bit here, looking for targets to deal with.
Comet, ready to move out.
Got a mortar fire.
Enemy
He can
threatening
soon
objective
actually go for a third Comet if he wants to. Joe could definitely think go for the Spare Panther. Now got a Kenneth and Panther lands good hit, then eventually 3. Comet taking it up to half health, or half rate to veterancy 3, then the Command Panther. You get there, that would be pretty good. I mean, that means a high rate of fire mobility on the Panther, plus it would boost any other armoured vehicles around it with the same thing. British, though, secure the centre of the low. So we got a single full squad trying to do something. The problem is there's just too many, and there you go, even pops a gammon bomb to force him out into the open there, blowing apart his own cabin in the process. Grenade assault there, too much mortar fire though, and the full squad are forced to retreat to abandon the field. In the east, Storm Panther assaulted here by the Baker's machine gun. We got the Panther here to the rescue to flash the Tommies out of the fields before it pulls back. Finally, the third truck on the way there for Jove. The Spare Panther quarters between up. We got a grenade assault against the church.
Setting up command post.
Doing a bit of damage there. Goes against the Vickers there, within the Vickers of his own. Quick fighting in there. You go grenade assault against the section force on the way. Even getting a kill there. As dozens of steel hand grenades are flung at the enemy, or half a dozen. Baker's dozen. So well. Baker's pushed back there by the full gunners in the centre. We got troops coming up, grabbing a lot of equipment there and setting up just for another push, or another fight. And there you go, Comet trying force. There you go, Veteran 2 on the other Comet.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Force they're getting annihilated here in the centre.
Ready and waiting.
As the double Comet just strike away at Jove. McKenna shoots in the front of the Comet, fails to penetrate. Almost got the Kenneth there. Comet going up for the Panther. Panther trying to get away. They desperately build up some distance. We got here. Oh, artillery come. There you go. One gets hit. One gets hit by his own artillery by the looks of it. Grenades off against MD34. There you go. Comet goes down. MD34 survives. Smoke screen down. Panther close to Veteran 3, but he did lose his Veteran 2 Comet. That's good news there for Jove. He got one of them. That is very good news for Jove. There we go. He's quick to salvage a note. He's getting plenty of manpower and fuel, which can then use towards getting another Comet. So in that regard, the Royal Engineer Recovery Squad is a quite good choice there for him. Machine gun pushed out of the western house there by the Comet. Set for third Comet technically on the way there for Bear King. And the MD34 that seems to have been finally recruited. Spare Panther squad going up to cover the eastern fuel point and cut off point as well. Good work, good work. Panther good to go for another bout in the ring with the Tommy Panthers.
Waiting your orders.
He's flooding a lot of manpower though. He could consider there's some caches here, fuel, or munitions, and certainly a bunch of mines would do him a lot of good.
Fire line's broken.
Comet almost done. Joe could aim for a Yak Panzer right away. He could soon aim for a Panther. On theory, he could try and save up for a King Tiger. British making their best moves to reclaim the entire west half of the map there. After Jove having held it for so long there with an iron grip and a single machine gun. Modifying against the church against Pulse there versus the Comet gets your free Panther up support. That's good here and there, go coordinate fire. We get a grenades there against the Fultz Grenadiers. Or at least maybe a failed grenade assault, hard to see there.
He's trying to take a point from us.
Almost got the go, good hit, good hit, hit. Very close, Veteran 3 action, very close, Veteran 3. Shot there from the other Comet. And there you go, blitzes away, fails to penetrate the Comet. Fultz are clearing out the anti-tank gun there. Oh, might get a hit there finally, and there we go. Veteran 3 on the Panther, increased mobility and increased rate of fire, plus of course a command bonus now boosts the rates of fire for units or vehicles nearby. His managed to push back Bear King again without the Comet's Bear King. It's a lot less aggressive, a lot less confident. So, targeting them there for Jove has so far proved to be, I think, a quite good strategy here in the west. We've got forces coming up there against the Vickers, and the section brutally halted and pushed back. Comet falling back there for repairs, or Panther falling back there. The Command Panther Vickers coming there. And the MD-34 as well. I mean, it seems a bit superfluous. It's the 2 machine guns, then covered by Schwerpanzer quarters. Akadnev is spotted by sections, need to retreat. Vickers opening up as well. They're getting ready to open up. Bear King still floating a lot of manpower. Again, I do think we should go for some fuel caches. That will allow them to sort of get more resources towards more Comets down the road. And I think that would benefit Bear King quite a bit there. Eventually finish Stone Pioneers. Section there getting murdered slowly. And here in the west, we've got heavy fighting around the section there. Incendiary grenades already popped off. Could go for the grenade assault, but there you go. Forced to wait. Low in health. Very low in health and low numbers. Small chance of wiping in. There you go. Annihilate. Down to 1 section. Otherwise, sappers and machine guns there for Bear King. And of course, tanks. Lots of tanks. But certainly starting to look like here that Jove is actually aiming for the King Tiger. He's gone, I think, for a Panther at this point, or a Yak Panzer. So it would seem like he's aiming for the King Tiger, the Königstiger, the biggest of the biggest. So that way take on, you know, the British tanks, and that way maybe establish some kind of superiority. Good hit there. Down to, well, halfway to Vegetation 4.
We've 100 points left.
Need to turn the front towards him. He's just giving the Panther a lot of easy shots here by exposing the broadest side, and on top of that, you know, the one that's easiest to penetrate. In fact, he's very close to it before now. In this case, he's having some bad luck. Their shots failing to penetrate the Comet repeatedly all of a sudden. Need to get it fixed up. Could also get some mines around here and there. In the east there, we got Vickers defending it, but we got 2 Vickers against the German Vickers. Not looking good there for the machine gun crew. In the west, another fresh push there, again under the cover of the mortar, with still 1 sapper left there just to sort of help support it. Comet coming up for the east to support to push forwards. Vickers slowly being bled to death. You need to retreat for the... Oh, never mind. Looks like the bonus about to wear out. There we go. Lose the Vickers machine gun. Quite a loss for Jove. But he's very close to the King Tiger now, and his Panther again is also very close to it. If he gets that, the King Tiger, if he keeps it near the Command Panther, will gain several bonuses, including rate of fire, line of sight, and range. Plus speed as well, I believe. Means so we're just going to perform a lot better right off the bat there, which is going to be a huge boost for the King Tiger.
No need for panic, but we've only got 50 points left.
Sappers wipe as they try to see the machine gun.
Emplacement under attack.
Push towards there with the Comet and getting in the MD-34.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Also attacking on the mortar emplacement. Bold and aggressive, I like it. Don't need to get like in a bit closer. He's also considered some grenades here from his full grenades. Grenade assault, supporting incendiary grenade, I think could do a lot. Oh, we should be able to finally silence it. At the same time, assault is happening in the centre. We've got troops there being fired at. Panther very close to Vegetation 4. There we go. Vegetation 4 gained. Vegetation 4 gained. Up here, he's going to get the mortar emplacement, and incendiary grenade off. There we go, kaput. Sapper killed as well. Quite a loss there for Bear King, actually. Quite a loss for Bear King there. Although, of course, he's still got his Vegetation 3 Comet. And the other one, I imagine there we go, already pretty close to Vegetation 1. In fact, hits it right, so I'll talk about it. Joe, very much, I think, focused on the King Tiger. In fact, he's got the fuel now, just needs the manpower to bring up the Tiger 2. Grenade there sticks to the Panther. Has minimal impact. In the east there, we got a flank here. Attempted, successfully pulls off against the Vickers. Undermining Bear King's eastern point here. 3rd Comet on the way there for Bear King. 3rd Comet. There's going to be a lot of Comets, and so far, Jove's only got really a Command Panther to deal with it. But really, that's been a lot of Comets in this fight. There's been a lot of Comets. He goes for Stone Pioneers, but he probably should just be setting up the manpower of the King Tiger as fast as possible. Not sure what's up with that. Maybe it's just sort of reflex or something else is going on there for Jove.
Tank ready to go.
But he can just cancel now and can just call in the King Tiger if he wants to. Might want to consider that because now his opponent does have 3 Comets on the field, including 1 Veteran T3.
Our capture point.
Yep.
They're trying to take it.
He goes fully for the Storm Pioneers though. He goes fully for them. Bear King really should consider some caches though, or something else with his manpower. Fighting for the Western victory points well here, MD34 on the shed. Akedmev sneaking up there in the centre, going to push as well straight catching Akedmev. I think Vickers to be flanked here, but Voltgun it is. 26 kills on the Comet. Aircraft shot down, Akedmev is spotted being dealt with. Pinned down by the Western victory point. Turning down to 38, so it's going to be close here for Bear King. I feel like he needs to use his Comet a bit more aggressively and try to flank a bit more. So far, he's just been sort of jousting it out there with the Panther, and so far, Joe's been able to keep his Panther in one piece, using his Panther quite efficiently, so that rather leaves Bear King there in some awkward positions. But he's actually halfway to Veteran 5. It's actually been ages since we've seen a Veteran 5 Command Panther, to be honest. Grenade there.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
More sappers there for Bear King to help reclaim and just fight. Fixing up the Command Panther there. Forcibly engaged here. Hunted down by the double Comets and Veteran 2 on that one. Avocad joining in the fun. 182 versus 38. Command Panther almost good to go. He's also very close to the King Tiger. Will he then go for it, or will he end up calling in something else again? There you go. The Panzerkampfwagen 5 Befehlspanzerwagen sets out. Or not. Commonwealth strikes against Fluxes there to try to go for the CoH2 point there. Overall, Jove just keeping up pressure there across the map against Bear King. With a great deal of success, really. I mean, you'd think, you know, Bear King would be more aggressive with all the tanks, but he's just not doing that so much. He's more, to an extent, reacting to Jove's moves. And there we go. We got the King Tiger out. The Königstiger has arrived. And again, supported by the Command Panther. It's going to be quite the nasty customer to deal with. Lions aircraft fire there against the RAF's spotter there in the sky. Looking good for the engagement by the Comet. Veterans 1 on that one, so it's got a Veterans 1, Veterans 2 and a Veterans 3 Comet.
Flares can be fired to mark wrecked vehicles for recovery by engineering teams.
Moving up, they need support with the Command. There you go. Born air fire. Good hit there, good hit there. Command Panther, please be careful. Should not lose it. Oh, he's about to lose it, he's about to lose it. Almost got the Veteran 3 Comet there. Veteran 5 on the Command Panther. Veteran 5 on the Command Panther. Good lord. Artillery cover there, pretty much breaking off Jove's armoured assault there. But he gained Veteran 5 there. He almost got the Veteran 3 Comet as well there. And his King Tiger's almost Veteran 1 already. Probably due to fighting that Veteran 3 Comet there. Need to get that fixed up. But what really needs to be fixed up is the Veteran 5 Command Panther, which means now the infantry gets all of those bonuses as well there, meaning they will overall be a lot nastier for Bear King to deal with. He's really going to regret now not having Bren guns or the likes up. He's really going to regret that.
Someone doesn't like us.
Still flooding manpower rather consistently at the higher levels. Again, he could consider caches, munitions or fuel to that way support himself, and maybe get out more Comets when need be faster. Command Panther almost down there for Jove again. An ace, a Knight's Cross holder, and that Command Panther. It's so very good to see it. So very, very good to see a Veteran 5 Command Panther in a 1 versus 1. At least a good one anyways. There you go, Russia's 4 needs to be careful about rushing the Command Panther or anything. There you go, Veterans 1 of the King Tiger. Almost got the armoured car there with the King Tiger and the Panther. Just planning up Comet there to shoot. In this case, King Tiger seemed to have missed. Really wants an armoured car, and he gets it.
We've lost a unit.
Knocking out there with the Panther's high velocity gun, which was quite accurate, in part simply due to the sheer velocity the shell had. In fact, most gunners seem to brag with the fact you didn't really need to take account into range for quite a bit there, since it's just basically so fast. Wrecking the anti-tank gun there, denying it to the Tommies. Certainly a sharp idea. He's going for another armoured car though. Not, say, a Firefly to support or maybe another Comet, but an armoured car. At this stage it gets a bit curious as to why he's going for that many, Mr. Bear King. In the west though, we got the Comet striking in there again. One very close to the three. In fact, he's almost got 2 veteran-free Comets now, and there we go, 2 veteran-free Comets. That's not exactly something you see in every fight either. But it's possibly more common than a veteran 5 command panel.
The weapon crew are, I'm afraid,
lost another unit there. Likely to the King Tiger there. Full something about. They're trying to Panther there. Good damage in the end of the Comet. Will he go in for with the Command Panther King Tiger combo? Will he just play defensively? Got 162 versus 32. Another flank here catching the Vickers there. Should be able to clear it out. No grenades here. Part of a mistake there. Just wasn't quite paying attention. There we go. Grenade assault. Bit late there. Bit late. Pinned down in the end. Another bit of air reconnaissance. Armoured car once more made a command vehicle. Veteran Comets rushing eastwards as the other one's getting fixed up here. Vickers cleared up with the other Vickers, but now the Comet strike. 38 and 9 kills, and there we go. We got the Vickers annihilated. 40 kills now on that veteran 3 Comet. 40 kills.
Sappers reporting in.
More sappers called in by Bear King. More sappers.
Our capture point.
His force is pretty much sappers and comets now. Sappers and comets. Jove could consider some orbits are done with infantry. Jump just up there as infantry, rather sappers specifically. We got the Command Panther, we're trying to flank behind and catch them. King Tiger nearby to support, pushing for the centre. If he can catch the Comets with that, he should be a pretty good set. And there goes, shoots, bounces though, or misses somehow. Command Panther engaged by the Comet. Another hit there. Balls the Comet towards the King Tiger here. Good move, I think, good move. Misses in the centre. They got a big British push here. 23 versus 53. We got the armour coming up there. In the west, Germans being cleared out here by the Comet. Bad news there for Jove. He's beginning to lose men here. Needs to be careful. Panther continues its hunt for the Comet, but the Comets have successfully escaped back to the base there. King Tiger going in for the infantry in the east. Command Panther continues its wild ride here. It seems Jove is playing a really high stakes game there. Trying to finish off the Comet before they can do any further harm here to Jove. But there goes shots bounce. Another hit. They almost got the Comet. Almost. But there you go. We got another Comet flanking up behind here. The Panther. Jove here. Might have made a mistake in there. We got Blitz. We got Blitz. But can he escape here since the Comets also have Blitz? Their own. There you go down to half health already. We got artillery carrier called in here in an attempt to stall the Panther. Blitz worn off. King Tiger nowhere near support. In fact, there's nothing to support the Panther. He could risk losing it. Volkers needs a Panther first. Panther first. Ah, Scheiße. Shots keep bouncing off. The Comet. Not good for the Panther. Shot bounced. Got a Comet here. Mine abandoned it. Killed the crew. Joe in theory could grab the Comet and turn against Bear King. Command Panther almost knocked out there. We got smoked down. He actually got hit. Their turret loading tanks a bit of hit, but so does it on the Comet as he gets hit by the artillery as well. Comet flanks behind. There we go. The Panther goes down. A hero has died in service of Germany. I do think that was a bit reckless there by Joe, but he should have tried pulling towards the King Tiger. But oh well. We still got the King Tiger. Immediately calls in another Command Panther. Almost got the armoured car there, grabbing the eastern victory point here. 93 versus 22. We got a ton of smoke going down the Command. Oh, King Tiger's just getting hammered. with a lot of artillery from above. There you go, transport will reverse it in such a manner he can quickly turn the gun on the Comet there, and he gets it, almost there. He's, by the way, not bothered with that, he probably forgot about it. Almost got the Veteran Fleet Comet. In fact, it's all Veteran Fleet Comets left for Bear King, but they didn't repairs. He's going for another one. He's going for another Comet.
HQ is under attack.
Trying to get the one. There we go. Sapper spotted in front of it. Almost wiped the entire Sapper squad. Comet there blitzing ahead. The other one got knocked out. Other one got knocked out.
Commander awaiting next orders.
White phosphorus on the Raketenwerfer. White phosphorus.
Have a new Comet tank. We're down to our last 10 points. The enemy is trying to overrun our HQ. Enemy threatening a capture point.
There you go, another Comet striking at the command Panther. Pushing it back, pushing it back.
Our supply line's broken.
And there we go, game over. A brutal 1 versus 1 here on checkpoint, but Jove in the end pulled through here. Some great play to an extent from both players, but I do think Bear King floated too many resources, could have done with more mines and some caches. I think they've done Bear King great there versus Jove, but Jove, I think, played quite solidly, made the most of his resources. The Command Panther move, there was a bit of waste there, throwing away, I think, to an extent, but I mean, he overall, before that, put it really through. They got as much value as they could from it. That was some great play there, some good maneuvers here and there, some good harassment, good distraction, or just good map control from Jove. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, want to subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Linking. Cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers.